Well, it's a super nice Sunday today. 67 degrees. And I'm just going to take some video while I'm walking around here. It's really pretty today. Well, it's pretty in here all the time. I was looking up poison ivy and poison sumac and all that, and I don't think they have poison ivy here on the coast. It's more eastern and midwestern, and I think they have poison oak and poison sumac though. So I'm not real worried about poison oak in here. But I know when I was a kid, I got poison ivy and rashes. My brother, he got so sick from poison ivy, it actually went into his eyes. And he was in the hospital for a while because I think he rubbed his eyes. It was really bad. I know he couldn't open his eyes at all for about a week. I could have sworn I just heard somebody coughing. Maybe it's my pack that I have. But it sounded like somebody was coughing from the ground. Yeah, I just heard it again. Maybe there's a kind of animal around here, a little one, making noise that I haven't seen before. Maybe it's a possum. So we're gonna go this way. Well, we're gonna go, the houses are this way, so we're gonna go away from those. Oh, it is my pack, I think. So we'll go this way. I'm sure you guys are getting bored with all this because, you know, it's the same thing I've been coming to for a year, but I never get bored because I always see new things. I started a new necromancer, my Diablo 4, and I think I've got him up to 23, or her up to 23. But it's, what is it called? The ramping, yeah, they call it the ramping minions build. So I watched a guy do a video on it, and he was basically unkillable, and it looked great, so I'm doing that. And I love necromancers too. Necromancers. I even created a barbarian last night just to have one. I don't know, I got kind of bored with the druid. I love pet classes, but maybe it's because my druid is really, you know, young, so it just didn't do anything for me. I have shorts on, and I kind of probably should have worn pants, because when you step on these sticks, some of them will pop up and scratch your legs. And I found out that stevia in the raw, probably the reason I have NALD, is stevia in the raw I've been using for decades. And thinking, oh yeah, no calorie sugar substitute. I love the taste. Stevia is from a plant. And I was reading something online, and my doctor said, don't have any products with dextrose. And I looked, and I was reading something about stevia in the raw, and guess what? It uses dextrose as a filler with their stevia, concentrated stevia extract from the plant. And I was so pissed off. I'm like, oh great, that's probably why I've got NALD, because it can cause NALD. So I dumped it all out, and I ordered stevia extract from the plant. It has nothing in it but stevia leaf. And a pinch of it is so sweet that a tiny pinch can sweeten your coffee or whatever, whatever cereal or whatever you need it for. And it's more expensive than the crap with the dextrose, but you know what? If it's that, I was reading all the reviews, and if it's that concentrated and if it's that sweet, I don't mind paying $11 or $14 or whatever for like a 4-ounce bag. So I ordered 2 bags, and it should last me quite a while. I make tea from jasmine. I make jasmine tea, or green tea with jasmine flowers in it. I get it's called Valham from India. And they make a lot of jasmine teas, and they flavor it with jasmine, flowers. And I've had real real green tea with jasmine petals, and you can't replace the taste. It's fantastic. And green tea is really good for me, so I've been drinking that for a long time. Nope, we're not going that way, Freya. So I'm going to sweeten my tea and my coffee. I threw a whole bag of stevia in the raw in the garbage, and I took my sugar dispenser that I keep the stevia in, and I tossed it. And I'm getting my stevia in the raw leaf extract today. It's actually there, so when I come home, I'll get it out and use it. And it has no dextrose. It has nothing but stevia leaf extract, and that won't hurt me at all. So it's all natural. It's organic. So I'll be using that now. Let's go down here by the moss. It's so nice. It's so nice and cool out today. I mean, it's not cool when you're in the sun. I mean, it's not hot, but it's warm. Oh, I got my sunscreen today too, so I can go to the ocean more often. But and I use Neutrogena 70 SPF sunscreen, and I use the stuff for sensitive skin. And I love it. I've used Neutrogena for years. I use Neutrogena on my hair too, because it doesn't leave any residue. Oh look, there's the little waterfall. And so I'm quite excited to taste that stevia. Let's go back. Let's see. I don't feel like walking through all that junk today. Oh yeah, I can't go there because there's the wasp nest over there. That's too bad because that was a really cool place to go. That was where the other water was falling. But there's a wasp nest in that gigantic trunk that fell over. Wait, I don't see it. What if somebody kicked it over? Oh, it's got to be hidden from my view. I don't think I want to mess around there. I'm allergic to bees, so I have to be really careful. Yeah, I can see bees flying in the sun. Okay, we're not going that way. Oh, I talked to one of the ladies that lives at the apartment complex, and she said that she saw the mommy deer, but where all the people go in and smoke, the deer actually come in there and they walk right up to you. And she said she saw a mom deer with a little baby, like a Bambi baby with the spots. And she said that buck that I saw, that little baby one with the baby horns, that was the young one. And she's seen him before too. Let's go this way. What, do you want to go down there? No, we're going to go up here. We'll go down here where this moss is. If I can find a good place to go. Yeah, there's a nice carpet of moss down there. Can't wait till I get my thumb brace. My gamer's thumb brace, because my thumb's killing me. Oh. And it's funny because it clicks. Like when you move it, it clicks. Okay, good. Let's go down here. We haven't come down here. We've been over to the left. Oh, this is pretty. It's all this. I love moss. Good place to sit right up here. Oh, it's kind of squishy. Sometime I'll find a good place to cross this and walk on the other side way down there and see what that's like. Because this is like the very end of the foresty area here. Come on, guys. Oh, that's a tree making noise up there. It's scraping against another one. for a Sunday is really quiet. Go over here. Don't fall in that thing. Don't go down in that hole. There we go. Hang on, guys. That tree's not like... That trunk's a little squishy. You guys like walking in the mud, don't you? You know, it would really suck. It would really suck if this water was coming from a sewer. That would be awful. But there's no sewer here. So around here they would, I mean, there's a sewer, but they don't let the water run into the, or sewer stuff run into the water areas. There's a lot of bugs, like water bugs. I think those are water bugs. Yeah, they are. I guess they don't have like lizards here that I've seen. No, we're not crossing that because I don't want to step in the mud. Okay, this way. Let's go back here. Yeah, guys, it's kind of treacherous around here. Like if I got my foot stuck somewhere, I could break my ankle. Or I could break my leg. No, we're going this way. Come on, jump up here. Gosh, there's such a nice breeze down here today. It feels really good on my face. Let's go this way. Come on. Okay, so can I get over there? Just hang on a sec, Freya. Yeah, I think I can. And jump up, up. Let's cut through here. I hate stepping on ferns. I just don't like it, so I try not to. Up here. Come on. There, no. No, down here. All right, I'll hold the leash way up then if you... Freya, you are just a spaz. Okay, so we're going to have to go up. I don't know what's over there. All right, this way. There's a lot of holly growing around here too. And holly's an invasive species that hurts these trees. Just like the English ivy that's growing all over the place, and it just totally chokes the trees. So they say if you see, what are you doing? If you see English ivy wrapped around trees, you should cut it off. We can't go that way. I don't know what you smell. You probably smell a deer. What the heck are you smelling? I smell something kind of foul. I've always thought, man, what if that would really suck. Because there's so many druggies around here. It would really suck to come across a dead body. I've smelled one before. Gosh, you guys, you're gonna make me fall. They got the leash wrapped around. I lived in a 20-story high-rise, or I guess it's not a high-rise, but when I was young. And my mom's boss actually owned the building. So she got free rent. And it was like a brownstone building. It was really cool. And man, was it haunted. Come on. The basement was just haunted big time. My brother and I saw all kinds of crap that was really scary down there. But so I guess somebody had died in their bed. I can't remember what floor it was on. I think it was in the basement. First floor or something, because we were like up in the 10th floor. Come on. And he was there for like 2 weeks. And man, that smell was like the most horrible smell I've ever smelled in my life. And I can't even explain it. I guess it smells like, maybe that's why I have a maggot phobia. I am deathly afraid of maggots. And that's because that's what the guy smelled like, is a bunch of maggots. And man, if I smell that smell, I almost start throwing up. Come on. And I think of that dead guy. So, I mean, if I found somebody down here that was passed away, I would call 911. Shoot, we came up too far, didn't we? We were going to go down there. This is real slippery right here. Believe me, I know. I've done the roly-poly down this. Come on, this way. Okay, we gotta go straight up, guys. Every time you touch a branch here, like to get a hand grip, it breaks off. So, all right, let's go. Oh yeah, let's go sit over and we'll go sit in moss spot that I like. Come on. This way. I should probably tell somebody, like my landlord and my neighbor, if something were to happen to me, they'd know where to come find me before the dogs started eating me. Yeah, I'm extremely morbid. I've been that way since I was a little kid. I always think of the worst kind of scenarios that can happen. No, we're not going this way. This is straight down, guys. And you would pull me right off my feet. That's pretty though. There's our spot there. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a bunch of crap I gotta move over there. Shoot. I think we went too high. We gotta go this way. Come on. We don't want to cut through all that crap right there. Come on, Freya. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's go this way. But yeah, that guy, when he was dead for a couple weeks, the smell went all the way up the elevator shafts, into everybody's apartment in the hallways. Oh, it was bad. There we go, see? There's a nice place to sit in the nice moss. Yeah, I like it down here. Thanks for, you gonna pee right there? Nice. You're gonna pee right where I was gonna sit. Alrighty. I guess we'll sit somewhere else. Come on. You little fart. Alright, let's go sit. Sometime when I'm by myself, I'll cross that thing there and go to that side. But there's nowhere for these guys to go if I'm sitting up there. I just heard a bee, so I hope there's not another damn nest around here. Okay, let me move this stick. There. Come on, guys. This time you're not full of mud, Odin. You can actually put your paw on me and not get me all muddy. Freya, you need to learn how to rest and sit down a minute. Come here, sit. Come on. Just sit down, for gosh sakes. Okay? There's a mall around here. Well, it's a big mall too, and it's within walking distance from here. So I'm going to walk to that sometime. Sometimes I get sick and tired of shopping online because you can't really measure how things fit. I've been lucky so far. Like my shoes, I know what size to get and all that. I buy nothing but Asics. And then my hiking boots are Murrells, I think. Murrell. What's going on with you, Odin? What do you guys hear? What do you guys hear? You're all nervous about what? You're a nervous little dog, you know that? When I was little, I spent a lot of time in the forest and stuff, in nature. And I even went in the forest at night and stuff when I was little. We lived like by the edge of a forest. And what I would do is, I used to walk in my sleep. I had somnambulism. And I'd come home and my feet would be all dirty and stuff. I had no idea where I was. My mom and dad one time, or my stepdad, they caught me at a park on a swinging. And this is like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm real lucky some pedophile didn't grab me. But I walked there in my sleep. And my mom caught me like walking in my sleep all the time and stuff. My ex-husband, it scared the hell out of him because he thought I was a witch. Because I'm not even going to get into why he thought that, but he was, when I would sleepwalk, he'd be watching TV, and I would get up and stand in the doorway or whatever and just stare at him. And it scared the crap out of him because he didn't know what I was going to do. And I thought that was so funny because he was such an asshole. And stuff, so, but yeah, I've scared a few people. You know that, what is it, Paranormal Activity? The first one where the woman's standing over the bed is just watching that guy sleep. That's what I would do with him. And it scared him so bad that he would scoop me away. But I would just be standing there staring. I was probably thinking of a way to off him because he was such an abusive jackass. But yeah, it was funny. And I don't know, if I still do it because I'm have nobody that can tell me if I have or not. Unless I, wanted to invest in a really huge SD card and do my cameras. But that, at least I'd know. And where that was going, I completely lost my point. Sucks getting old. Oh, I know what I was going to say. When I used to play around in the woods and stuff at night, the thing I liked about nature so much is like you'd hear the crickets, you'd hear the frogs, and you'd hear other things. And as soon as those stopped, as soon as I'd hear the crickets stop, I knew something was there. Whether it be a bear, whether it be a deer. But I always listened for the crickets, and I always listened for the frogs. And I always listened for nature and it's the same thing with the birds. If the birds just suddenly stop, you have to watch out for things. So, but that's why I love crickets so much too. I love crickets. My white noise machine has a setting where I can play crickets. Crickets in the meadow. You can hear like a bubbling, what do they call it? A babbling brook. But there's crickets, and I can sleep through that all night. And that's what I put on, either that or the ocean. The one where I had the meadow, or the one that I had that was one of my favorites, and I forget what it was. This is a new white noise machine too. There's like 20 different sounds that it does. And they're real ones, they're not fake, and they loop. So this one that I love so much, and I think it's in the forest or something, but it has a buzz somewhere in the loop. There's a really bad buzzing, and it totally wakes me up, and so I can't listen to that one anymore. I didn't feel like returning it either, so I'm like, okay, I'll listen to the crickets. But I have Alexa too, and there's a lot of really cool things you can get, except I'm not going to pay for that crap on Amazon. Like if you want a certain sound, like the whales, the whale song and stuff, they charge a bunch of money for it, and it's like, okay, forget it. I'm not doing it. So I'll just use my machine. But I cannot sleep if I don't have a white noise machine. Even though I have tinnitus, and that's from working in the server rooms for 27 years, or hearing server noise. That's what caused my tinnitus. But I was told that by a professional. Come on, and it'll never go away. It sounds like a million locusts in my head. 24 hours a day, and it's just in the background now. I've had it for years, but that's why I have the machine. I can't sleep at night and listen to that tinnitus. And my hearing is, even though I have tinnitus, my hearing is so, I can hear a pin drop. And like the other day in the next building over, they were putting in carpet inside, and I was laying in bed even with my white noise machine, and I woke up and I could hear that little tiny tapping they do when they're putting the carpet in, and it drove me nuts. I got about 3 hours of sleep because of course I went to bed at 5, and so they're doing their carpet at 7. But even with all that, I heard that, and it was driving me crazy, so I just got up. That's the bad thing about living in apartments, I mean, these apartments here are great, but you can hear a lot of stuff. It's fairly quiet, but they gotta put new carpet in when they've got to put new carpet in. Yeah, you really want to eat something, don't you, Freya? Because you want me to take that thing off, don't you? right, B, you can go away. Where did it go? I hope it didn't go on my head. Well, we better go because I keep hearing that damn buzzing. So that means there's a hive somewhere. So let's go up, up. Should we go the fun way or should we go the easy way? Let's go the fun way. It's good for the dogs to have exercise too. Okay, we gotta jump on this. Come on, up, up. Nope, we're going this way. Oh, let's go this way. Now I can hear the wind. Odin knows where we are now. We're by the deer area. It's a lot cooler up here. Come on, Freya. All right, let's go this way. Let's check out and see if that person's still making that fort. There's a deer right there. Come on. It scared me. Right there. Oh, it's the baby. Oh my God, it's the little deer with the spots. Come on, guys. That means Daddy's around, and you don't want to. Oh, there it goes. There goes the mom. Oh, it scared the crap out of me. They're so quiet. Oh my gosh, I got to see the baby with the spots. The little Bambi, oh how nice. It's not even afraid. It's afraid of the dogs. And that's what you guys were smelling, isn't it? The little Bambi's probably been watching us the whole time. I was watching some deer documentaries, and deer have actually killed people, stomping them and hurting them. So if you piss deer off, they can become very aggressive. Oh, there's the deer right there. You see if I can. Oh, there's the mommy and the baby. There's the mommy. We better go, guys, because there's the baby right there on the left. Just peeking his little head up. Okay, let's go. All right, you guys have a good night. The thing's running around. Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, it saw the dogs and oh, it's coming over here. All right, come on. Let's go. Hey, stop it. All right, guys, see ya.